Lineup brought to you by Sprint. And Danilo Gallinari is back, playing just his 20th game of the year. He's missed a ton of action with various injuries. Austin Rivers, Tyrone Wall in the starting lineup. And obviously the backcourt of Lillard and McCollum, one of the best in the NBA. And another rebound for Jordan, his fifth.
Well, they were on a little bit of a road trip. They came back from Memphis a couple nights ago as Wallace gets it to go.
A basket. First field. Yeah, he's been back and forth between the G League and the Clippers. McCollum with Portland's first bucket.
The last 40, a lot more threes are going up, about 5 per game. The efficiency there as Harris knocks it down.
The big point guard, good rebounder, good passer, but just not a great shooter, and that's why he was drafted late. Nurkic with the throwdown. Lillard's
not around. Just 6 field goal attempts in that game.
McCollum falling away on the baseline.
Lillard and McCollum did a lot of research in this. Not one game have they played that one of, excuse me. I mean, what a roller coaster of emotions. That's amazing. Great stuff there.
Lillard has not scored over 2 from the floor. Meanwhile, McCollum was 7.
Came along to try to heat it up.
He's had 11 30-point games off the bench, including one against Portland, and Williams connects there.
And now he's as dangerous going right as he is going left.
Well, he can pass going right, too, there.
As you can see.
Great. And field goal. 7 rebounds for Jordan, by the way, already.
I just thought that was a great story that Doc Rivers intentionally did that, run the offense to the right when Lou Williams had the basketball, and he's made him that much more dangerous.
Opportunity for Portland. Blazers right now in the 3 spot in the West. Nurkic with the slam.
Nice cutting Nurkic to the rim for the easy dunk.
Here's Williams going right again. Pulls up and hits. So Lou
in Syracuse, he's just got a perfect NBA body, athletic. Just hasn't really clicked for him as Lillard gets in.
Fourth with the Clippers, playing for his dad. Williams in the paint. And Lou Williams scores again, his 4th basket of the first.
Fractured right hand. His shooting hand has not completely healed. I was talking to him this morning at shoot-around. He said it's not swollen, but it is so-so, as he told me.
Way off. This is normally the time of year where he shines. Remember that run to the national championship a few years ago? As Gallinari's on the board with a
slightly better competition out here, though, I would gather. You think?
A little bit. Here's Napier, another 3. This one goes down. Rebound. Napier lobs for Collins up high.
His size to be able to create space. Tremendous scores. Not so sure that's what Terry Stotts wants.
Good pass though by Napier. Hustle from the
dead last in the NBA in assists as Harrell flies in, can't get it.
Although that number was so bad at the beginning of the year, they're better in assists since the All-Star break. There's Collins again. Having a terrific.
DeAndre can't get you out here soon enough.
And they got their largest lead of the night, but it ends on a Lou Williams jump. Been outstanding, but guys like Collins have been impactful the second half of the season. Here's Collins on the smaller. Wallace, he's by for Williams with the free throws. He's got 14 points in 11 minutes. Here's Lillard driving, floater is good. That's 9, Michael Jordan's record. Nurkic rejects Jordan at the rim.
Good run by
Collins. 6 of 6. So Lisa Salters, I'm more worried about our offense, and they have just 10 points here in the second quarter.
I'd worry about 12,
defense.
Excuse me. Defense as well. We're looking at 51 now here
with 4 points. They're on the floor together, by the way, right now. Williams going to his right, gets the layup. Skiing in right now, a game out of the postseason as we stand right now in the ever-changing Western Conference. Harris banks it in and hung on the rim. Connaughton no on the 3. Well, if you think about it, in Portland, when LaMarcus Aldridge left, a lot of people said they were done. As Connaughton gets it on the second.
See the effort that he got.
57-43. Portland in front. Nurkic, is there some confusion defensively? I guarantee you they will be mentioning that. UConn right now in trouble, perhaps. Late. Here's Harris. Short. Jordan. Nice tip with the left hand.
What happens with him?
And he's the longest tenured Clipper in team history. Lillard rips the net on a 3-pointer. His first.
Give yourself a chance to win.
Again, they didn't have any of the first 3.5 minutes of the game. Harris drives and scores with 3 seconds
Here in the third quarter. This is the same thing we saw in the first quarter.
C.J. McCollum, he had the first field goal of the game, and he point game of the year. His other one was a 50, and he had that in 29 minutes.
Against Chicago. And he was sick.
Nurkic, baseline cut off. Lillard, deep three, on the money. McCollum, by the way, has 3 fouls. Here's Aminu taking it to the rim. An overtime win for the Irish to go to the national title game.
How about that?
Gallinari hits again.
Be able to get the dunk.
They'll let Turner take that, and he hits the open three.
Plantar fasciitis, and Doc telling us today doesn't think he's going to see him unless they make the playoffs.
Montrezl Harrell, a national champion at Louisville.
I thought he was a guy at Houston that fit in pretty well with that scheme, but when you have a chance to get Chris Paul, you're going to have to give up some talented players.
Speaking of talent, C.J. McCollum tonight. Missed opportunity there for the Clippers, and now Portland with numbers. Lillard working on Rivers. Fires to Turner underneath, and Turner finishes. The hair between Ed Harris and Ed Davis a lot different as well. Would you agree? There's a three-point opportunity for it.
Difficult time winning a series.
And just
that important.
John, I mean, he has all the foot and knee issues he's had as Wallace finishes that he's overcome. And
so, you hope on the 2 side, and that could still put him back sometime during that first round.
Well, 2 weeks as Collins is now 7 of
a loss with those games remaining, as you just mentioned. It's going to be awfully tough.
McCollum now with 13. San Antonio initially, and then was with Detroit the last couple years. What a finish! And a great help from Napier and Connaughton and Collins. And Evan Turner. There's Collins with a rejection. That was a facial.
You lose Mo Harkless. Didn't really talk about Mo tonight. I mean, Mo was playing as good a basketball as he's played all season long. Is Boban back
at all?
At all.
Okay, and Marcus Smart is out for a while. Right. Expected to be out longer than Kyrie, as Lou Williams. By Marjanovic, Clippers with 9 minutes to go, down 16. Tobias Harris with 10 points. Make it 12. And
here we go.
11-0 run. Williams has 7 in the fourth. Great pass by Lillard, and that will quiet the Clippers for now. Figures against the Warriors last year in the playoffs. Golden State came back to win and win the series, obviously. As Wallace connects on a 3.
Good job by Nurkic there to not foul. Good contest.
Lillard for 3. No good. Aminu with the stick back.
And that's even with Mo Harkless being out with the knee injury.
Clippers have gone deep into the bench. C.J. Williams as Wesley Johnson is the. Again, they take the time down on the shot clock. Nurkic up and in. 21. And getting closer to securing the 3 seed in the Western Conference. Home court advantage in the first round as Marjanovic hits again. Rebound. Baldwin blocked by Thornwell. And Johnson rebounds. Here's Thornwell, who last year was the East Regional Most Outstanding Player, as Boban
statue
at his size and what he was doing. He did the splits. He came out here when he was warming up. He basically did the splits. Three-pointer is good from the corner for Connaughton. Good win for them. Now with a loss, the Clippers are going to be tied with Denver at 41-35 for the 9th seed. Portland will be 3 games ahead of everybody else when Antonio plays Houston on ABC Sunday. The Portland Trailblazers. There's .3 on the clock, so not done just yet because of the difference there with the clock, shot clock violation. How about 30 assists for the Blazers tonight? 30 assists for the team ranked last in assists. Lillard had 11 assists to go with 17 points. The Blazers beat the Clippers 105-96.